Part 1, My Haunted Payoh House at Lorong 1. The story I'm going to tell you is true. It happened at my previous house at Payoh, location, the block opposite Philip Factory Lorong 1. I shall not expose which floor I actually live so as not to frighten the existing occupant, just in case they read this. This incident happened many years ago. When my parents got married, they bought this unit and a year later they got me. At first, no eerie incidents happened, but the moment I was born all the nightmares began. See, my parents were young at that time, 25 years old, and still working. So, most of the time they're not at home. Sometimes they sleep at my grandparents' house. But only after they got me, that they spent more time at home, and my mom resigned from her work to take care of me full time. According to my mom, when they first brought me home from hospital, I refused to step into the house by crying hysterically as if nothing there's an existence in it. My parents ignored the signs, and brought me in without having a second thought. And on that night itself, something happened. At around 3 a.m., my parents, who were sleeping in the living room with me, heard the clinking sound of keys, as if worn around the waist of somebody in the kitchen toilet. The sound grew louder and water gushed out from the tap in the toilet as if someone was relieving his business there. Then the toilet door was heard to swing open and footsteps walking towards the living room. Mom and Dad were terrified but kept cool and recited all the prayers they knew. My mom managed to keep her eyes slightly open because she was curious to see who it was. To her shock, there standing at the kitchen door was this tall black guy staring down at her with his bright red eyes throughout the whole night and disappeared by dawn. After that incident, my mom was down with fever for many days. Even by then, I was still crying day and night. Even some of the neighbors popped in to ask what happened to me. I guess my cries have caused some inconveniences in their sleep. My mom told them she did not know why I kept crying. Then, came the revelation of the strange happenings in the house. According to one of the neighbors, a Chinese family ever reside here and the grandfather committed suicide by hanging himself in the room, which is my room, no wonder. They moved out of that unit because one of the grandchild actually saw their grandfather walking in the kitchen wall. That explains why during my primary school days I always wonder why there is a kind of nudge, a metal hook, at the ceiling in my room. Come to think about it, maybe that is the place where he hangs himself. Scary man. Well, this is not all. Wait till you hear what my dad encounters.